We got a bit of a situation just when I was making this video that you're now watching. I received a message from a guy that I did not know. He has my driving license. That's great, but he's gonna give it back to me tomorrow. All good. So guys, it is time to move again. I've been in Buenos Aires for some extra days because I had challenges with finishing the movie. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I had some delicious coffee and pie as usual. Have enjoyed the city. Even enjoyed reading about the history of Argentinian tango. And now it's time to move on. Hoppa! Not even left the city and already almost made an accident. That's not gonna bring me to Lima. What was I about to say? Yes, before I leave, I'm gonna check if there is a friend that I can surprise, because I just discovered that he is moving to Buenos Aires. And then afterwards, I'm heading out of this town. Very much enjoyed it, but it's time to move on. I don't know if he is here, but let's see. I think he's here, but they just have a secret bar in this plant shop, a flower shop. We'll see. Ah!
We look alike now.
Yes! Good to see you, man. I just met Wilson again. Wilson was previously my roommate or housemate in Amsterdam. Back then he was producing cocktails. Now he's still producing cocktails, but then apparently in the number 3 cocktail bar in the world. I gave him the tango book. Maybe he can use it for inspiration. And now it's really time to leave this beautiful city. Okay, not sure what's wrong. I lost my key. It happened to still be in my motorcycle. It's already the second day today that I lost my key, and I just found it back in my motorcycle. But this won't bring me anywhere close out of this town. Now I'm really going. Guys, guess what? You see this bridge? And this river? I impulsively came up with an idea. The bridge and the river separates Argentina from Uruguay. I've never been to Uruguay. I'm gonna go for a beer. Great, Nathan. So I thought, let's have that beer in Uruguay. And I actually arrived in Uruguay. Here, the sunset looks great, but it's Concepcion de Uruguay. Concepcion de Uruguay is still Argentina. Man. I just asked the route. Whereas Uruguay, all the people helped me friendly. Oh man, maybe I should have used the map once. Well, now I see Concepcion, Uruguay. Hoppa! In Dutch we would say the aanhouder wind, the one that perseveres wins. I discovered that the actual República Uruguay was about 40 kilometers away from me. So not too bad. And there we go. I know nothing about Uruguay, but we'll find out at least what beer they have. It took a while, guys, but I made it. Well deserved. So, if you would ever visit Uruguay, and then you ask for Patricia. Oh man, it's difficult to drink this one with a beard, but you ask for Patricia because that's the brand. You think I have champagne or something? No, it's just beer that is ice cold. You ask for Patricia because that's the local cerveza. Thanks for the patron that provided me this one. some bueno news and some no bueno news. The bueno news is that I made it, that I got my cerveza. The no bueno news is that I discovered that I lost one of my bank tarjetas, my card to get money from the bank. I don't know where it is. Luckily, I have a second one. So I moved the money from one to the other bank, but I cannot do this another time. I'm not sure what to do yet. No money has been stolen yet, and I secretly hope that I find it somewhere, but the chances are quite dim. I got my beer, and I was able to get money to get this beer, and man, Nathan, okay. Enjoy your night. Interesting town. The town is called Paysandú, and it's like a faded glory. I learned that it dates back to 1756, which is quite old. To put it in perspective, the United States was established in 1776. So it's beautiful, but it's just forgotten. Well, time to move on.
Soy el río Uruguay. Este es el río Uruguay aquí, ¿eh? Este es el río de la Plata, el océano Atlántico.
Sí,
¿no? Entonces.
Guys, Chef Nathan at your service. You never guess where I am. I'm actually preparing food in a kitchen, which is placed in Uruguayana. You think I'm in Uruguay? Guess again. Wait, maybe you can see it. I'm in Brazil. I'm in Brazil. Yes, yesterday I was in Uruguay. The day before I was in Argentina. But it's all quite close by, only 300 kilometers apart from each other. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. I think tomorrow actually I'm gonna have another beer in Paraguay, just because it's possible. But for tonight I propose to prepare dinner for the owner of the hostel and myself, because there are not many other people. And I like to use my apron every now and then. Why Uruguayana? I discovered something. Maybe you want to know as well. Let me go outside because it's way too warm. So, why did I miss a road when I was heading to Uruguay and I ended up in Constitución de Uruguay? And why am I now in Uruguayana? Well guys, and here comes it. The river is called Uruguayana, or something with Uruguay. So that's it. You think Uruguay is a country? It is, but it's also much more than that. Well, you learned something now. Ciao. Thanks Brazil. It's been short. I'm now crossing Uruguayana or Uruguay river, and I'm heading back to Argentina just for a day, because then afterwards I'll have a beer in Paraguay. Vamos! The guy that was filling my gas, he really liked my motor, so he's now going for a ride. And there he comes. He's happy. ¿Te gusta? ¿Te gusta? What a beauty, La Fiera. And I really need to clean my screen. What a beautiful day. I'm Argentina again, and tonight drive in the darkness for a couple of kilometers. Apart from some cars that are blinding me, it's super dark. But look what showed up. It's the moon. Reminds me of the time when I was on the Atlantic Ocean, when it was pitch black as well, but the moon lighted up the whole surrounding. So the lights in the distance, that's Paraguay. I'm still in Argentina. And you know what? I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go to Paraguay tomorrow. No, now. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. Because I just discovered that I'm only 300 kilometers away from Iguazú, the waterfalls. So I'm gonna first pay a visit to them during the day. And then in the night, I'll go to Paraguay. Well guys, a new day. I'm now at the border of Argentina and Paraguay, but first we're gonna go to the Iguazú Falls. And before that, I'm starting the day, of course, with some baki and kabaki. It's gonna be apple pie today, which I really like. I bought a new book because the tango book has been finished, and I gave it away to my dear friend Wilson. It's the only English book that was there, and it's about how the Christians and the Guarani tribes met each other and the experience they had together. La Fiera is doing well. I'm gonna bring her to the garage in a bit to refresh some oil. And I think that's it. Now enjoying this book with the pie, and I'm actually listening to tango music. I didn't realize yesterday when I arrived because it was super dark, but look at how red the earth is. Man, oh man, I don't know why. So the book I started to read this morning is about Misiones. I thought it was badly written, spelling's mistake. It's not missions but Misiones, and it describes the community. I need to look up what the name of the tribe was. That was living here in the past, and oh man, wrong timing, but they've been living in the jungle along the river in the past. And Misiones is a region. I'm now in San Ignacio, which apparently is part of the UNESCO World Heritage. Don't know why yet, maybe because of the red earth, but I'm gonna have a look around and see what I come across. Hola, buen día. Okay, very random, but I made it to the shore, and there's just one of these. Other than that, there's nothing. There's nobody, well, except for La Fiera. But now that I'm here, I can tell you who the people are. It's the Guarani community that was initially living in the Amazon region, and eventually moved to the sort of the promised land, where they did not need to work anymore. The animals were in abundance. The soil was very good for, I don't know, growing anything, and that's how they arrived in this region. And I must say, it looks very green. There's plenty of water. I wouldn't mind living here either. But yeah, I live in Amsterdam. I was just making a handstand on this beautiful red earth. This beautiful red earth. When I was hearing children, I had a look. There were about 7 playing in the bamboo forest. It's impressive. Some were naked.
Adios.
All had no shoes on. And then I'm thinking to myself that I'm sometimes complaining that my shoes are the wrong ones for nature when they don't wear any. So conclusion, the next time that I don't like my shoes, I either need to consider not wearing any shoes or stop complaining, because there are others that don't have shoes at all. Oh, people are so nice. They're all saying hello and bye. Probably because I'm such a strange person to see. Ciao. Yep.
Mi primera esposa se llama Ana María.
Okay.
Ana María venía de Buenos Aires.
Ah, okay.
Buenos Aires. Se instalan en esa casa en el año 1910 y viven ahí 5 años.
So, I ended up going to a museum. The lady was very friendly. She explained everything to me, everything in Spanish. So the conclusion is that it is a house and somebody lived in there. But more than that, I could not really understand. I think the house was built in somewhere in the 1900s. It's in the middle of a bamboo forest. It even has a tree of avocados. It's quite nice. I still haven't figured out why it's part of the World Heritage. But yeah, I enjoyed my time here. Time to move on. I'll get back maybe one day and then find out. Oh, it was just so beautiful. Guys, guess where I am? You hear the sound? No, I'm not at Iguazú. Apparently, in this whole region, there are way more waterfalls than only Iguazú. I'm now at Salto Capiovi. It's almost like an Italian place, but it's not. Look, beautiful. So random. And there's nobody. Oh, apart from a handful of people. Let's see the crowd at Iguazú. And so much water, and so much green. It's beautiful. Seems like someone has arrived in the jungle. Getting closer. Oh oh, bump. I hope it's still open. It's now past 6. But no, I just enjoyed the road a bit too much, I guess. But let's see. Yes, my friends. Take a guess. It's closed already. Well, Plan de Campaña. It's about 40 kilometers to Paraguay. So I'll go there for a cerveza and then pass by Iguazú Falls tomorrow. Well, there are worse things in life than this one. Oh. It's just beautiful. It's very difficult to time things. I don't time things. But luckily, I don't need to care about time. So I'll just give it another try tomorrow. Perfect. Happy guy. There we go. You see the 3 countries, Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay. It's like the 3 points that you have in the Netherlands as well, with Belgium and Germany. But then a bit more jungle-like. Again, a new country. Whoppa! Wow! Beautiful! Look at this! Selfie! Okay, made a bit of a mistake. I crossed the border and I thought I was in Paraguay. I actually crossed the border to Brazil. I only found out when I already booked a place for tonight. but in Dutch we would say de aanhouder wint, the one that perseveres will win. So I actually will just continue to Paraguay. Let's see how far we get. Okay, I'm getting closer now. I'm getting closer. It's beautiful. And then, you see the flag? Paraguay! 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 So, on this side, it's all the people that are coming in to Brazil. On this side, it's all the people that are going to Paraguay. And then what you see is in the middle, you just have a sort of natural line of all these motors. All the yellow ones are taxi motors because they are way faster than the others. But yeah, interesting, right? I call it structured chaos. As long as you obey the chaos, then there's structure. Okay guys, a bit of situation. I followed the motors and pretended like I was knowing what I was doing. But the outcome is that I just passed by the border control without showing my passport. I don't know if I'll have troubles tomorrow. Or for tomorrow. The license plates are the same. No, not the same. The flag is the same as the Netherlands. Quite interesting. Well, let's find that local cerveza. Guess what, guys? I made it! I got an artisanal beer. It's a beer from actually from this city. I'm not sure what city I actually am, but I'm no longer in Brazil. That I know for sure. I'm somewhere in Paraguay. Now on a rooftop, just by myself actually. Really sad. And then we have Brazil here and Argentina there. Well, cheers to you. You remember yesterday when I was freaking out about the beautiful sunset that I saw over here? That was when I was apparently crossing from Argentina to Brazil. I then still had to cross to Paraguay as well. Now I made it back from Paraguay to Brazil to Argentina. But interesting, I haven't had to show my passport at all. Feels like Europe, but I'm sure it is not. Let's see. Uh-oh, moment of truth. The first time I need to stop. Okay, the guy took my papers. I'm now waiting somewhere at the border. No idea what will happen, but it's interesting though. Oopsie. I wasn't allowed to film at the border control. Silly me, I should have known. But I got past the border again. Great news. Last stop, Iguazú Falls. Let's see if it's open this time. I made it, guys. There's a train going, but you can also come in here, walk. I'm gonna go for a walk. Nice to go for a walk in the nature. And look what showed up. You see this guy? I don't know where to point. It's very still. Alligator. The only conclusion that I can make from my new friend, and I need to come up with a name. Let's call him Enrique. The only thing that I can conclude from Enrique is that he doesn't like flies at all. Just like we do. Like each time a fly comes on his back, he's moving like... And that's it. That's the only move he is making. Interesting. I like Enrique. Oh man, it's so nice to be in nature again. After listening to this, well, pardon my English, but horrible music in the rooftop bar when I had my beer from Paraguay. I just love the nature and the sound of animals. Life is good. Life is bueno. And look at this. I think I'm getting closer. I can hear a lot of water. I don't see a lot yet. And the nice thing, I brought a reward for myself as well. Because in Dutch we would say, levensfeest, maar je moet zelf de slingers ophangen. In other words, life is a party, but you need to hang up the decoration yourself. And I brought some decoration with help of one of you as a supporter via Patreon. I'll show you in a bit. Man, it's beautiful, the sound of these waterfalls. There again, and there again. Oh man, so many people, unfortunately. But you know what other sound is beautiful? Oh. Delicious. Look at all the birds, the eagles, I must say. They really have the best view. Oh, I cannot complain either, but oh man. Imagine you were a bird. Oh la la. Imagine you were this water, or if water had a soul. They have no idea what is about to happen for them when they are falling for about, I don't know, 80 meters, 85 meters. Oh man, I'm glad I'm not the water. Look at this, guys, wildlife. Man, they have the most beautiful house. It's just here, and then oh, there's more, and then look at their backyard or front yard, I don't know. Look at the yard. Beautiful. I think it's time to end this part 1 of me getting to Lima. It's about another 3,000 or 4,000 kilometers away, so there will be some other parts of this video of this Shepherd's Originals. Oh man, such an amateur. Okay, last but not least, I made a bit of a silly mistake by driving off-road to a place that I thought is very beautiful. Along the way, the locker broke down. But you remember yesterday when I said to you, oh man, look at this place, when I was like passing from Brazil to Paraguay? Well, let's see if I can get closer. I'm getting closer, guys. I'm getting closer. Oh, I made it, guys. I made it. I made it. I made it. Private beach. Cheers. Don't become boring. Keep exploring.